That marker shall go down. You guys are good to go.
Heads or tails? Okay. I will go first.
Mulligan.
Yep, that is. Yep, baby Urshifu.
You should probably be glad that you're not playing me with this, and it's not because of my first deck, because I wouldn't be bringing out against you. My other one also beats this, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And start. Okay.
Love this artwork.
Yep.
The ante is a little unfortunate.
Yeah, he just looks a bit goofy, doesn't he?
It looks like a pop cat.
Oh, fleet-footed.
Yep. So, whilst it's active, once per turn.
Popson.
Yep.
Volcanoes are available.
I see we've gone for the same artwork on this card. That's pretty cool.
Get a sobs. Touch water to active. And pass it there.
Great ball.
Top 7. It's really funny seeing when this comes in and out of decks, you know.
Yeah, it's not a card you'd think is much good, but it sticks around somehow.
Yeah, like sometimes it ends up actually being really solid, so...
Tower of Darkness. And I don't want to leave this thing active.
I can understand that. It's very prone to being killed here. That is not something you are allowed to do, I'm afraid.
Alright, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
single strike energy can only be attached to a single strike Pokemon, so
I keep forgetting that this thing doesn't have a tag.
yeah, you would think it would be single and rapid, like dual tag, wouldn't you, considering?
That was a good Marnie.
I mean, it certainly would make it, like, properly good if it had the 2 tags on it, right?
Another Hindor. Actually, do I put that down? Yes, because I'm probably going to retreat into it.
Yeah, I was thinking this might just be sacrificial Houndour here.
Go ahead.
Definitely playing a Drizzile.
Yep, it's any one trainer from the deck. And the deck gets shuffled, so if you needed anything from the bottom of the deck, well, there you go. Yeah, there is so much good artwork in this this generation. Like, I've been trying to find a lot of the full art secret stuff when I've been looking through sets. I miss quite a few because there's just so many of them that I don't even know half of what comes out that way because they come out later on in the main set. But there's so many good artworks in this this era. Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the top ones for this bit. The deck stuff I'll be playing after this has also got some absolutely gorgeous stuff on there.
What is...
You're not the only one who's lost track after the first gen, Jade. Don't worry about it.
Sorry for the extended search. We got... I got put in that moment.
This is first search of the game, right? So, because you dinged in, or did you level ball for the level ball for the Sobble, right? Ah, whatever. It's fine.
Tracking exact supporter lineups.
It's fine.
They fly and get a bucket.
Yep, set your deck for 2 waters.
This at least guarantees an attack this turn.
Yep.
Footed. Finish a Lotad. Attach. Boss in that Kubfu.
There's no point going any further than this.
Yeah, it's a bit tough, isn't it? Yeah.
I was trying to get a more set-up focused Marnie line going to at least, you know, avoid potentially shutting the door on you like that, but with that hand and my Marnie being in the prizes, like, yeah, it's like, gonna block. I didn't want to research away to Evo instances like that.
I can understand you didn't exactly have anything to do with them, so I only know the
I don't have an
previous.
energy down. I don't have
It's
any attacker I can go into. You're just swinging into me over and over at this point. There's nothing I can really
Yep.
do to stop you from there.
Yeah, it is
I'll
tough.
go first this time.
I think that's a
You go first
reasonable
or
thing.
second?
He said first.
First.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another one of these, which is annoying.
Unfortunate.
Start.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not a good day over there. No.
Oh, it might have been, like, it might just be something that is not a default, like, thing to check anymore. I might actually have to go and look and like, enable that. I haven't deliberately, but removed the chat mark thing, but it might just be something that doesn't natively show up that often without going in and clicking now. I don't know. I didn't know this, I'll be completely honest.
Great ball.
That's a pretty good find. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's like Twitch's setting stuff keeps changing so often on me, it might have just like keep unchecking it or something.
Capture energy.
Yep, just to show for that, what we do, attach that, get a basic Pokemon down, so just get to search for the dude that you need at this point, it's pretty good.
Level ball.
Yeah, this one I think is kind of interesting from your own end, just thinking about this matchup, because it's like, you're going to get one shot anyway, no matter what you really do here, right? Because your dudes have got like 140. I mean, maybe if you get the Obama Snow down, then it's not always a one shot or something, but like, most of the time, I think you're just going to get killed anyway, so maybe we just
That's what I'm
bench.
wondering. Do I get a Kubfu or do I get another Snover?
Yeah, it almost, well, with the amount of bench stuff at the moment, if Pepper maxes his stuff out, it's 200 damage, right? So between your single strike roars and the thing, I don't think the HP is really going to matter in this matchup. So I think just getting the attackers out is probably would be my
Go ahead.
priority.
Okay. I got a weird hand here.
Certainly helped by the mulligans in some ways.
Yeah, you'd think, but kind of have this office mess, I swear. Level ball.
I don't know,
Double.
seems fine to me.
Capture energy on the Sobble. Suicune down.
Oh.
Cape of Toughness on the Suicune. Scoop up to net to Lotad. One Lotad doesn't hurt bench at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, we've been sort of saying this as well. It's crazy thinking about how stuff played in earlier generations, and now looking at how we play today. It's just like unbelievable, really.
Well, yes, I will
Can
play
you send it
7
with
of these in a
research?
row. Or 4 of these in a row.
Yeah.
Sending it with research.
Yep.
Okay. Second Suicune. Quick ball. Let's go.
Oh.
Lost click.
Yeah. Sometimes buttons do weird things.
Yeah, TTS problems. Discard Lotad.
Yep.
That poor Lotad.
Oh.
Doesn't even know
Someone
what's about
did.
to happen.
Yep. Someone did check, did they? This is the uh-oh.
This weird. Let's go to this. We can... This is fine anyway, because
Yeah, because we scoop
last
up
time
an
I know
edge,
we-
yeah.
yeah, we scoop on it, so we can go to this. Cape me that doesn't die to any shenaniganry. Fleet-footed.
Unless a jammer hit, but
Yeah, have to remove the pool. And go ahead.
I mean, it's technically possible for it to die on this board, because you're at
oh, this is a
260.
fucking miserable hand.
Yeah, it does not look great. It would take a colossal effort, and I don't think it's possible with this being active to start with, but it's technically possible.
I don't think I can play the other here. It's getting rid of too much.
Okay.
That's fair.
That helps. Tower of Waters.
Oh, darkness, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Darkness.
Yeah,
Evolution
wrong tower.
Sense.
It's all good, we get. Oh, this guy's only
If
got
we
a
had
2
the
retreat. Why did I think he had a 3 retreat? I guess I'm just expecting this guy to be a fat bugger, but like, I thought he had a 3 retreat. That's actually not bad.
See, what are we looking at here? The big one's a 3 retreat.
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking. Abomasnows in the past have been like 4 retreat though, so I was just expecting this to be like, because I think we've had a Snova that was heavy ball searchable when that was in format, so...
I think we should get a dog.
Arf bark. I know that's the wrong dog, but still.
Tower of Darkness.
Discard a single strike card, draw 2. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just looking through now. The vast majority of Snovas are free retreat costs.
See, this is... I knew I wasn't tripping on it.
There's one
Like
with
that video.
4, and like 2 of the old, and one from Gen 5
That
with
is a
2,
whiff.
one from Gen 4,
Unfortunate.
and one from Gen 4 with 1 retreat, but the rest are all free, apart from this guy.
Heck in Gen 4.
Put down another Cupfee, and unfortunately, go ahead.
Oh, sucks. Getting away with murder here.
Catch water. Marnie.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
I could have tried digging, but that's speed. Level ball.
We will get to play the game now. Woo.
Good Isle.
Browning is at least not Melanie, so
That's true. We don't get to attack this turn because of that. Yeah. Because this attack is pretty scary for how much energy it takes.
Search, I think.
But we will still
Not
take it
being a good
anyway
candidate.
because it's probably going to be useful later.
Yep. Prize tool that'll help us later. So you know it's coming.
mystery mouse control. Oh wait, no, we're gonna get sued by Disney. Shit.
Suicune.
I was thinking the Mickey Mouse thing clip as well, so...
Oh, I've got a Fleet Foot, an idiot. Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever.
I don't think it matters. I mean, it kind of does, but it's like, I don't know if it really matters what order you do it in for it here. Sometimes it's like...
Pass it back. Probably correct it before the dial.
Evolution Incense?
Yeah.
I think that we should probably get
Dog 2.
2 of these.
This is the Dogs and Bears channel, featuring the trees that, well, get in the crossfire.
Make sure that's shuffled. Tower of Darkness. Problem is I can't get this thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sure I want to roar right now.
It's tough, because it's like, in a way
I should at least make your life harder for you, so we're going to boss in one of the... No, wait, can we boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can boss. I'll boss in one of the Suicunes without energy.
Okay.
It's like, so to roar or not to roar is kind of tough here, because it's like, you probably should, even if it's just for like depth inning here, because we're looking at this going, well, clearly we're not going any further
you know what, there's
with
actually...
this. It's like,
Yeah,
clearly we're not actually like making progress immediately with a bit here. It's like, we probably should, if for no other reason than, like, you don't necessarily have to roar both times, but it's probably still fine to do it at least once. Because we're looking at it going, well, we need to draw out of this somehow, right? So...
Yeah, I think we will just do the one.
Yeah. You bossing means it's unlikely I'm just going to randomly boss attach off the top. So I need to have a switch card as well.
Yeah,
Not
boss...
this guy's set up, but...
It's still tough though, isn't it? You need boss attach switch in order to get the thing going here, which is kind of awkward. Maybe air balloon, but again, with air balloon, it's like, it's kind of tough because you do play cape, so it's like, how many of those do we have, sort of thing, you know?
Go ahead.
Quick ball, discard rare candy.
Good thing is you also have intels. So.
Yes, Riku. Put it in my hand. Yeah, that's just deck spinning.
Oh, there
Melanie.
is. Okay. Yeah.
Melanie.
I actually didn't remember there was even one in there. I guess that was from the research at the start of the game, yeah.
It in early, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But...
Yeah, I must have forgotten on that one.
Quick ball, discard Echoing Horn.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be a tough one to
Failed
justify.
Yeah, it's just... Attempt to try to fin, fail. Fleet-footed. Catch it. An intel, shoot one of... Yeah, shoot a Houndoom. I think what they're going to do is just try and start killing Houndoom. Attach. And... yeah, we'll take a KO.
Blizzard Rondo.
Hitting for a lot of damage.
Yep. And this is why we debt finned.
Tower of Darkness, discarding Tower of Darkness. Okay. 3's excessive. So, manually attach. I don't like your hand size. Wait,
Oh yeah,
don't
that's
do
gonna
that.
be
Almost
that's
hit
gonna
the
be
wrong
tough. Yeah. This is why there's a prompt on that one.
Level ball. I just want a thin here.
Yeah. Besides, the only hand disruption we have in this set is Marnie, and if you get Marnied off of this Nova here, then I don't think you're gonna complain. So, you know.
No, not really. And Fists of Strife for the KO.
Yep. 240, thanks to the single strikes buffing it up as well. Yep. Yeah, this is a very curious matchup for sure because of stuff like that.
Capture energy. Okay, Sobble out of deck. Through his Isle. More about Boston Scrapper. So I'll get into it. Okay. Remember to fleet-footed. Get. Shoot the Houndoom again. Quick shooting.
Yep. 2 damage counters from this guy.
And take KO.
Yep. Blizzard Rondo doing like 200 damage or something here, way more than necessary.
Air Balloon. Tower of Darkness, discarding Tower of Darkness.
Doesn't it feel good when you know there's not a stadium to conflict? This is gonna get interesting, isn't it? Do we want it on that one? With the air balloon being on there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to coach on the thing here. It's just like realistically, if we could just keep this as a pivot, that seems pretty good right now.
So we'll manually attach. Professor's research.
Yeah, no. HP stuff that's just not useful here.
Yep. And that's what we're looking for. Yeah, you thought Cape was gonna save you. Yep, so they both go to deck, and then they're both gonna get searched out once per turn by these guys.
Well, I expect if this one goes in, it's just dying. This is probably a target for boss. We'll level ball to thin.
Just gonna set the 4 up already because we're dinging that.
And yeah, we'll single strike roar.
Yes. Maybe I should Vision discard.
Yeah, I think at this point it's like how many urns are gone, isn't it? Is the question, and it is just 1 by the looks of it.
Okay.
And Fists of Strife.
Oh yeah, but wait.
Yeah, we've. So
yeah,
Pepper preempted.
I only
just
single strike roll with the attack like an idiot. Not being an idiot. Oh, we should fleet foot first. All but this thing that really doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, quite the spooky thing to have there.
Intel the shady dealings for 2.
Yep. Any 2 trainer cards. People didn't play this initially. So yeah, so this is a water focus deck here with what we're running with.
Felony and Rare Candy.
Whereas
Search. I'll use a Evo Assistant Search. Okay, quick shooting out. quick shooting intel there. Melanie?
Where do you want your counters?
I guess we'll get to that in a sec, probably.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry I can't really zoom in too much further with this stuff, Jade. I'm trying to make sure the whole board is kept on screen where possible with the stuff here. But that's why you'll see me occasionally zoom in on some of the cards
do
too.
it, I think. You put them both, keep shooting the dog.
Fair.
Do I have a manual attach?
Thankfully, this guy's got 130 HP, so he will survive a bit longer than.
Vinny is winning. I'll play the Evo instance here as board's clocked anyway. Ludicolo, just hold in my hand. See. Yeah, I should do. Oh, I think out energies. Unless there's prize hammer, I don't think energy saves me for anything in particular. Shot the dog.
You monster.
You got me dead.
I've shot it twice! I'll shoot it again next turn! Blizzard Rondo. Maybe I should shoot the dog. I was right to shoot the dog.
Might as well put down another dog. Evolution Incense. Let's see what we're working with here.
Yeah.
And it's a good idea I'm doing this because these are on the bottom and I can't have that.
Yeah, that is one of the big sort of problem points potentially at this stage.
I have Clara, I can afford to do this.
Fair deuce, yep.
And I'm sorry, we have won.
Yeah.
Nice.
GG,
Well
not bad
done.
start there.
Yeah, I mean, you both
Two
had a really...
double, two Melanie's prize.
Yeah, your prizes were horrible, but you both had a really slow start there, to be honest. It was, because it took, 4 turns or something, and you actually having to get that first KO before anything even happened over here. So, you were both on pretty horrendous starts there, to be honest. It's just one of those unfortunate points.
That was a good enough showcase, was
Yeah. It was a pretty good overall thing. I think it is actually kind of favored towards Sai if he can keep finding the urns here, because it's not even just one-shotting through the cape, it's just in general, he pretty much one-shots your 2 prize attacker stuff most of the time.
I have to get a high aggro start, I think, to win this.
Yeah, and even then it's yeah, even then it's kind of tough. So, yeah, the idea for... I mean, we saw the idea of both decks, but realistically, this one, if you have damage counters on the Urshifu, it does 200 for free energy, with the acceleration putting those damage counters down. That's very, very good into these, basic Pokemon. The VMAXs still get 2-shot, which is still good, because it's free prize trading for, 2 attackers, right? And so long as you can find the urns at the right time, you're able to recycle those single strike energies to keep going. Because they are special energy after all, you're not allowed to play more than 4 of them, so there is that. And then this is one that we're going to see a fair bit in various forms as we go forward, because this attack is kind of insane for 2 energy. Being able to do 20 for every, plus 20 for every bench Pokemon in play. It's yeah, it kind of forces some very weird things from the opponents to try and not just instantly get vaporized by this here. Caps out
this was a bit bigger, 280 and maybe 30% energy. It'd be pretty stupid.
Yeah. Would have to evolve to do that though, surely.
Yeah, they never give this thing an evolute. They never give this thing a V-Star or VMAX.
No, they didn't, which, that would have been kind of cool, right? But even without that, it's this guy is absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. The fact of it can get charged up with Melanie in 1 turn as well. You don't even have to have, any energy in play beforehand. Is kind of insane. And because it is a basic Pokemon, whilst it does have some tanking issues, the Ludicolo will give it plus 100 damage for the turn that you evolve into the Ludicolo, which is just...
horrifying.
Yeah, because that makes it KO VMAXs if the benches are full, so... Then
Benches are full off, I got a few shots off.
Yeah... Yeah, I mean sometimes you need both, but yeah, it's humongous at that point. So, oof, you know,
A lot of little
huge power.
consistency things here as well between fleet-footed. It's got a colours in the cost so you can run capture energies. Also, which always helps with the Intel engine.
Yep.
Honestly, I was considering just staying with a low tab on that first turn of the game.
Oh, just like call for family or something. Yeah.
I was attracted to this because it's a neat single prizer deck in this format, which is not very common.
Yeah.
This is a hostile format to one prize attackers.
So this is a sort of thing that I did look at trying before, but ultimately didn't think it was super worth it in the past. I think it was like we have all the cards here. This is a set apart from maybe the Obama Snow was in Chilly Rain, but like
I think that's just there to
even
make up
then,
for the lack of new in format.
Yeah, but it's like even at that, it's like considering we kind of had this entire deck like last round pretty much, so it's like I've been considering it. It's just I didn't think it was necessarily worth it on my own end. I thought it was because of what you saw in game one. The fact of this isn't a single strike guy means that your energy is kind of cooked a lot of the time at the start of the game. So like you have to evolve through this in order to get anything going, which I thought getting that many stage 1s into play constantly just is going to be really, really hard to do, right? I do appreciate how much damage this can do, and it certainly is a nice option to like have around and stuff, but yeah, that's the reason I didn't go for it before, but I mean, clearly it's better than I thought it was, so, you know, because I had a lot of issues with this too.
Slow starts like this. The problem is if it has to keep streaming it, especially with only a 3-3 of these guys, it can get rough at that point.
Yeah, that's
especially if you can't find Clara. Surprised.
Yeah, that's.
I knew it was in there, so I wasn't too pressured.
Yeah, that's probably the most difficult bit.
It's good in these formats. There's a lot of nasty psychic type decks in this era. Basically, win those matchups with 3 because of it. But...
Yep. Now, Dark is a very strong typing to have this time in this time of the game, so. Definitely nice on that aspect, and yeah, no, the deck is really cool. I just wasn't super sure on it when I was thinking on stuff before, so that's mostly why I didn't touch it. But again, I'm probably wrong looking at the way this ended up going, because this was nice. Like, yeah, looked pretty good. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, I guess I need to shift away from the color here. That's fair enough. In that case, then.
Are you bringing the yellow fox, or?
I mean, I guess. Do you want me to then?
I can be at the third deck. I can be at my third if I have to. That's fine.
Fair enough. Yep.
We have an extra game today, probably.
That's alright. Alrighty then. As we get the shuffle up, what would one like?
Heads.
I will go first because I think that's a bit more of an advantage for me here.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, Jade, you want to talk about beautiful cards? Have a look at this. These are heckin' gorgeous cards to have in here. Alrighty, best of luck, my dude. Yeah, okay. This ought to be interesting.
At least try it before everyone just knocks it to death.
Yeah, no, this ought to be interesting. I will admit, the deck I thinking against was like Leafeon Delmise, and he had Crushing Hammers, so obviously that doesn't feel good to begin with, but even without the hammers, Delmise just like would have destroyed it, right? Because 240 on the VMAX, not something I can compete with that way. And, well, unless you've got Cheryl, this is probably not going to be a good match for you either, but we'll see. Level Ball. Because that's the other thing of the Dragapult Intel decks I saw did not have Cheryl in them, and that's obviously a huge issue in its own right. So I do have one unfortunate problem with my opening hand here, and that's that I don't have an energy, but I do have the rest of the setup pretty good here, so like I'm not completely in like mega pain because of it, so should be alright. Right, so level ball, of course, I think I bought the old version. That's fine. Because this is the immediate annoyance, is that I'm supposed to have a Mew in this deck, and it would actually be in deck right now as well, but I forgot to change the version. Both the cards I've changed off of it are in deck at the moment, but I'm not going to be that guy and like change the thing off it here, because it's fine. But like I should have been able to search Mew if I wanted to here, but I'm stupid and didn't bring the right one out, so my fault. Yeah, rest of it looks okay though. So we'll do that, and then we will put the other Sobble down, and that will do for this turn. Go ahead.
Well, catch a Horror Psychic to active.
That could be kind of annoying, but yeah, because the recoil damage is sort of a pain, but oh well.
You know, I think I will use Evo Incense to deck check.
Fair enough.
Get anything off it.
I just find it funny, like, actually thinking, uh-oh.
Okay.
I just find this really funny thinking of this now, of like, yeah, this is the reason I put the Mew in the deck, because I would have actually switched to it here, and it would have been fine. But...
wait, hang on, I got thingy glitched. Okay, I thought something catastrophic.
Wait, this is the VMAX, not the V.
I am. Scoop, being an idiot.
I just saw that. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, that doesn't look right, is that?
Yeah.
I got the two mixed up. I'm confused at art rares at this point, and the regulars throw me off.
Right, I will actually move it this time then, because that would have... I don't know, because I would have only had one Sobble down unless I got a thing off the Mew, but I think it would have still been better to have what I did, so... I will play with what I changed it to.
This is my third deck, not the one I've practiced with. So.
That's,
We've all made the mistake before.
We have. It's a shame because my hand was my hand was like completely cracked there, which is a bit of a shame for me. But like,
well, yeah, more as compensation.
Fair enough. I might need it based on this at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Because this hand is like significantly worse.
Mulligan.
Yep.
Crystals as Intel's in. Surprising?
Nah, not really. It's one of the reasons why the psychic stuff is pretty good for that. Right, I will take my 2. I don't know if that's really going to help, mind you. Yeah, this one's the correct one. Alright, we will start. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, this is going nowhere. I'm sorry, but there's no point. I'm not even gonna bother, because there is literally no point. Yeah, you killed me off of my perfect start, because of your mistakes, so, you know. Jesus Christ, yeah, okay. This ain't really doing much either, mind you, but at least I can technically play the game off of this. I mean, that's something. Well, I have quit ball, and I've gotta fire that down like immediately. Just, does it really have to be that? I think it does. That's so bad, but Scoop Up Net's gonna have to go here. Just like feels horrible when I have to start the one fucking Zigzagoon that I have in deck to have that be the first thing, but you know. It's all good. We are gonna grab out the Jolteon. That much is for sure. Don't worry, there's no begrudging anything off of it. It's just very funny. It's like I had literally the perfect start in the other thing with it, because I had the VMAX, I had 2 Evo Incense, I had the Drizzle in hand as well, so it's like literally had everything I could have wanted outside of Energy, but Energy Search was in deck, so it would have been fine. I could have gotten Search plus like Badge if I needed to. So just very funny how it's like, yeah, my start was great, then it's like, wait, that's a VMAX in the active at the beginning. Well, I can't do anything but that. You know. All good. We're going to put Speed Lightning down, so we'll draw 2. Gotta play that and like level ball for another one here. See if I could have kept that scoop up net, I'd have gotten Mew here and like scoop up netted to get out, but unfortunately that is not the game we are playing, so we will just have to do that instead. Go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
And this isn't awful
Pop crystal?
still. Yep. This isn't completely awful, but
Get the Pult. Second Fog Crystal. Get a Zacian. V. Roll the Sword.
oh, it does have an alt art. Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't want to crown enough.
Fair enough. That's pretty
I
neat.
believe the Zamazenta got a hop art. And Zacian got this.
Huh, okay.
Like both of the original Sword dogs got a pop art, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I'm not looking up.
More the attaching I was thinking this way. Yeah, I have got no stubbles. Painful research.
Yeah, I can see that sucks a little bit because your Dragapult VMAX going down. It's like, I don't think these decks play recovery, so that's kind of annoying, but
Okay, yeah, they both get one, sorry.
Bunch of Sobble. And roll the sword.
yep. So you get an extra Psychic attached to your board somewhere and end a turn after that. Yeah, and this is exactly what I was saying should be in this deck because this keeps you relatively live in this at the moment, you know. Okay, that's very funny that I draw the Drizzile I was going to search for, you know. Like, go fucking figure, right? Okay, so what do we do with this then is the question from here. So, I mean, I'm wondering if it's actually worth doing... I think it is. I'm going to put the second speed lightning down first, so I can see where we're going with this. That, I think, helps a bit, because we do get the VMAX off of this. So now my Evo Incense can get 2 Drizzles down. And I think from there I can do what I need to do this turn, so that's good. Okay, so with that, we're going to go basically 1-2. We're going to grab a Scoop Up Net, next card in debt, by the way, because of course it was. And we're going to grab a Marnie. We'll go there. This is everything I can do here this turn, so we'll Scoop Up Net the Zig, and ping the Solitary Sobble would make sense here. And then we're going to Marnie. Yep. Bench one more Jolteon V so I can start setting that later, and Max Thunder Rumble to do 100 active and 100 even to the to this guy to KO him. And this is not a Horror Psychic, not a Horror Psychic, so I don't take recoil here either. Okay. Good to know.
And I got punished for playing too safe, I think, there.
Possibly.
Not the big guys, but...
Nice hard drawing both of your remaining 2. Pretty sure the deck doesn't play 4, so...
Hammer!
Yep. You get rid of one of them.
Yeah, it's got to roll.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, so you're shredded.
Yeah, 60 is like not really too relevant here. I mean, technically it is like Shred plus 2 Phantom Dives or whatever gets the as Max Phantom, whatever. I'm thinking the new one with Phantom Dive. It does technically get there, but at the same time, yeah, you've really got to kind of just get this moving as fast as you can here. Alright, we will draw. Well, I mean, sometimes you're just good with it, I suppose. I guess I don't have to search for that now. I do have the quick shooting intel. I'm probably not going to use this artwork more than once, by the way, because I think the other one is just better. But after discovering this one existed, I'm like, I'm going to use it just once at the very least, you know.
Never got a chance to play IRL.
Yeah.
It came out, I didn't rotate it
Yep.
too much.
I don't think moneying you is a good idea here, so I'm going to research even if it is a bit painful. It's like I think I've got pretty much everything I need set up at this point. That Jolteon's an XS one anyway. The deck's on like a 4-3, so I'm not really worried there. Speaking of which, we will get that down. We're going to quick shooting the VMAX on the bench. That's the first obvious bit, because I need that for damage. I mean, it is obviously tempting just to be hitting this, but now if you do have a Cheryl heals all of this. So it's like you can't realistically Cheryl if you don't want to keep any energy on board, right? So even if my target is this for the easier 2 prizes now, I'm stopping you from using the potential of that heal, you know? Because that makes way too much sense to do. We are going to scoop up net this guy. So this goes back there, and then we'll rebench the Sobble, get these 2 down. Trainer search can be probably whatever the heck it wants to be at the moment. That's the funny thing about the situation, if I don't know if it needs to be anything specific. I guess grabbing a scoop up net is probably fine. So we have that. Going to attach to the bench because I have the badge here, and we are going to use the second quick shooting to hit the Zacian. No, we're hitting the Zacian because I'm going to max Thunder Rumble this as well. So this will go up to 2 and this will go up to 120.
Okay. Well, this video game.
And so the pressure point is this is game on board without Cheryl, right? Or without any sort of other healing. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, oh my god! Dude!
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Did you shuffle?
No, it's shuffled.
It is shuffled, it's just bullshit? Okay.
Yeah,
As DNA's just said, funny reptiles, yeah. Yeah, you can see why I'm like, I think this deck is just better at what you're doing, but it dies to Urshifu, which is the problem, right? I mean, I'm pretty happy just to leave it at that, to be honest, if you want, because it's just been like kind of dead dot game. I had the ideal opening hand as well with it. I just like whatever. So like the ideal first hand just got messed up by the whole like accidental VMAX thing. So I'll just show both versions with when I bring it over, because I technically made like 2 changes here. Neither of them came up in the proper game at the end there, but they would have come up in the first one. So I'll show them both anyway. Look at that, perfect spacing. Almost like I've done this before.
It's having a Crobat there. If I had a Crobat, the hand was fine. So just big Crobat.
Yep. Yeah.
In this format, though, with so much snipe going around, people have stopped playing Crobats.
It's tough, yeah, because like even here, that would have given me an even easier target, right? Then to like go for, because I would have been able to do some extra, like. I don't even know if I would have hit the Dragapult VMAX on the bench at that point. I could have just gone double hit the Crobat, and then you saw me search Scoop Up Net, so if you don't disrupt my hand immediately afterwards, I'm going to do it again next turn, and that's just going to be the game over, right? No matter what happens, it's like, yeah, it's
maybe
tough.
Put down a double just to die, just so you take 1 prize instead of something bigger, but...
The thing is, yeah, like, potentially, I might not have even gone for it that turn, though, because I think eyes on the prize would have been, I would have been looking at taking the 5 prize turn that I eyed up there. So I don't even know if I'd have taken that bait at that point. It's like, okay, what are you going to search that's going to get out of this, right? Cheryl, well, good luck healing all the damage and all the energy away from the thing. That's why I'd like, manipulated it the way that I did, just in case you did have Cheryl in the deck, you know?
This
So,
is a pretty stock list. The only thing I did was -1 path, +1 Zacian V.
yeah.
Try it out.
I don't think the deck that I had with this played Path, but I also don't think it would have mattered into the matchup I was singing it into, right? Because Leafeon going first, it's just like that's the one turn that you need it for, so it wouldn't have even mattered. Yeah, no, I think you definitely need the Zacian in here. We almost got to see how much that was dinging in, but it was just unfortunate you
Yeah, I
couldn't
probably
quite
played
get.
too safe into the matchup. I should have recognised you weren't going to be able to kill anything.
Potentially, yeah, because the one disadvantage with this deck is kind of like yours, but even more extreme in a way. It really doesn't do big damage to the active, but I do bigger damage to the bench than you can do. So I think that's why I ultimately think this is the better version of what you're doing, combined with the fact of I have Elemental Badge that can make my energy like a 1 energy cost to do my attack every time, so I can just keep going with it that way. And you know, Speed Lightning arguably is better than Horror Psychic if you're thinking about it, because you get immediate value out of it. I would have been dead in that game without Speed Lightning.
Horror is important for the numbers here, because the magic 170 you want to hit is Horror plus Shoot.
Yeah, that's true. It's certainly not a bad thing to have. I just think I would not have been able to play that game if I didn't have Speed Lightning access. So that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Yeah, my 2 changes with this, if we just see the decks side to side, I changed one of the Zigzagoon for a Mew. The logic being that Jolteon is one of the few build-arounds that has 0 retreat in this immediate format and can benefit from just starting this and immediately searching a Mew and getting to Mysterious Tail. So it gives you more access to stuff early game. More consistency is always good. And the other one, I was trying without the Tool Scrapper because I wanted the 4th Scoop Up net in here. Since I did take out one of the Zigzagoons, that's one of the early game ping potentials. I was like, okay, let's put the 4th net in here then, and make sure that this one is more usable at that point. Maybe it's a bit greedy, I don't know, but I think it's mostly fine. The other sort of bit that we can do if we are going second is Thunder Spear can hit one of the benched things to set up for Max Thunder Rumble. So I'm not even super worried about losing the ping here, if it's prized. But clearly, because we've got triple intel down the bottom here, this is a bit bulkier than most people's list would be, because Jolteon really wants that ping so that it can actually do good damage, right? So we played a 3rd one of these, where most decks in this era will only play 2, because it's more important. Yeah.
It's probably greedy that people are playing that tool suppression tool.
Yep.
Jammer, that's it, yeah. Tool
Yep.
jammer, and you can't clear the active damage very easily.
Yep, that is the greedy point with it, and we only have one boss, so we can't exactly continuously boss it out or anything. So it is a concession. I wanted to try without it because I couldn't think of anything else that was worth cutting in this list, to be honest. I think everything else in here was too important, so I don't realistically like trying to go down to a 3rd Jolteon in here either. That would be the only other sort of cut. I don't think that's worth it. So it's really tough, right?
Jolteon starts.
Yeah.
Because they're free retreat.
Exactly.
Playing the Mew.
Exactly. So I couldn't really see anything else that I could cut. Even the energy, I was flooded at the start of that game. Funnily enough, I had 2 speeds and a no, I had 3 speed because I ended up using one by the thing. It's triple speed basic lightning in hand at that start. It's god damn it, man. You know, no Jolteon, but a quick ball to use the Jolteon, thankfully. It's just why did I have to draw the 1-off Zigzagoon in this stupid hand, right? You know, is the one thing I couldn't deal with. But it's fine, it happens. And it's just yeah, this deck is so aggressive into a ton of stuff. It's suppressive, it really is, because it's you saw immediately.
I had a Stubble in hand, it's could play this and try and Drizzile next turn. But it's probably just going to die, because you've got 2 Drizzile. One of them is going to be quick shooting me.
Yeah. Yep.
Stubble's a free prize.
It's crazy, isn't it? Just dinging through that, going this it doesn't even feel worth it to put down. And it's like, yeah, obviously take the first one out so that I could stop you from having your Drizzile and get you set up as easily. Once I'd done that, plus Marnie is just ridiculous, by the way, like, so annoying to be able to just snipe that, right? But, yeah, it's just a case of once I've stopped you doing the thing, it's like, well, now the next step is literally just to take out this guy, right? And it would have been any other 2 prizes you'd bring down, right? But it's like, take this out. But just in case, because I have an extra hit here, just in case you do play Cheryl, let's make it so much worse for you to do, right? Because Cheryl does have to heal all of your evolutions that have damage counters. You don't get to pick and choose. It's like the old Pokemon Center that way. And if any evolution with a damage counter on it gets healed and loses its energy. So, yeah, what are you going to do after that, right? If healing is disabled, this thing just gets ping KO'd the next turn after, like... It's game over, right? And that's just for 2 attacks in 2 turns. Kind of ridiculous how much this can do in that sort of sense. And it still keeps its 0 retreat. So, okay, you know, literally the only thing this is bad against is Urshifu, which is the worst part because Urshifu was like the next best thing in the format, right? So, like, god damn it, man. You know, if this could survive the hit from Urshifu, then I think we'd actually have a serious contender here for, like, best stacking format.
It actually does do quite... It's actually like second most played in Fusion Strike format, because some pink cat thing chases off all the bears.
Yeah. Can't imagine how that ended up working out, but no, I mean, I could see it. We've just seen how good it can be if you just, like... If you're not up against an exact, like, fighting type that kills you in 1 hit with 1 energy. Thank you very much. I'm not upset about it. What are you talking about? I love Jolteon is what I can say. It's one of my favorites of, like, all time. So clearly when a card of this sort of thing is going to be good, I'm going to enjoy playing it. So it's just a little annoying when it's like, yeah, there's such an easy out that is so common and so popular for everyone in the format that just, whatever. Yeah, how nice for creatures to make Thunder Mountain into a tool card. I mean, basically. It's more like counter gain, rather, because it doesn't reduce the lightning cost, because it's for every Gen 1 evolution, and they all have colorless in their costs, so you can use it for all of them. But, yeah, specifically for Jolteon is obviously incredible that way, so... Yeah, I'm dunking on this Dragapult a lot in the stuff with it here. Obviously it's still good, I don't see, like, if it wasn't for exactly the fact of it hits Urshifu for weakness, I think Jolteon would just immediately, like, topple this every time, right? It would just be, Jolteon is this but better, right? This is very slightly more searchable because of the fog crystals, so you do get to play more outs. This particular list has put Crushing Hammers in instead of them, I think, but you could technically play 16 Bull Surge cards in here if you really wanted to. So it's more searchable, but I think the trade-off is that it's just generally worse otherwise, right? In my humble opinion, anyway. 100.
The damage spread is worse. Cool. Two-shot anything.
The double psychic is painful. Yeah. That's my conclusion off of it, anyway. But then again, I mean, I love Dragapult too, actually, because, I mean, I played this in Rebel Clash, right? I thought the deck was really good, so, like... But then again, in that format, I had a 1/1 Malamar that made it so much easier to play, right? So, you know, those were the days, right? It's like actually being able to play the acceleration that way, and I found that Malamar to be vital too, the way that I played it. So it's tough. Raihan can only do so much as far as like keeping you going, right? Because you've got to bleed quite a lot of prizes for that to happen.
I mean, that was a reason to bench Sobble in case I topped Raihan, but I'm not used to playing with this card yet.
It's a tough one, and it's very tough in these like V/VMAX decks because you look at it going, well, where's it even going to trigger most of the time, right? It's like
I have to think it's there mostly because you can intel for it at a good time.
Oh yeah, it's got its moments for sure, and if the opponent manages to go like a really quick turn 2 knockout on the Dragapult V or something, then it's really good to sort of bounce back off of that. So
well, this list doesn't even keep calling, but
no, I noticed that. I spotted that. That was like.
The only thing I can think of is that 60 is technically in range of Ziggy plus Dragon Threat.
60 also gets you killed by Lycanroc VMAX.
I mean, that's very funny, the Lycanroc VMAX hunting it down, but yeah, no, I think it's tough. Like, I know later on some people would play like one copy of the 70 HP one because of Lost Mine, but that is much later into the format. I think here, I'm sure there is something that 60 does that was in format, but I'd have to like properly consider it. I mean, if Jumpluff is a real deck, then yeah. Sorry.
It would eat them alive.
Sorry, Sai.
Jumpluff is not a real deck.
Sorry for dashing your hopes and dreams there, Sai.
But it would eat the souls.
It would, yeah. Like double 30 would kind of do the thing. Yeah, we could spend ages trying to work it out, but I think probably best to shift on to the one last game here, right? Show off one more thing.
Yeah.
Unless you want to like play an extra one as well, Pepper, we've got enough time. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I might do it at the end. I want to break though, refill the water, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is fine. Okay, what else do I want to do then? Considering that was the main one I wanted to play. Let's go ahead. This gets like significantly worse in the next format, so considering a certain pink thing that's going to be around. Oh, excuse me.
I want to bring that out. This one interested me, actually. Let's go with this.
Dude, it's like, I'm sure that the Jumpluff people would have some words to say to me if they could ever make it to day 2. Oh, yeah. Shots fired.
Heads or tails?
We'll go tails.
I think I go first.
Okay. Yeah, there is a basic in that hand. That's fine. Alright. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, I would say that's unfortunate, but it also makes, like, no difference whatsoever. Because I kill you anyway, so, you know.
Quick ball, discarding. I think at this point,
Raihan.
it's a bit early for that to be as useful.
That's fair. Yeah, this is gonna be a spooky one.
I could do that and it would be so funny, but I don't think that's the right play. So let's just get us off.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Alright, we will draw. It's a little bit annoying, but that's fine. Let's go quick ball discarding. Looking at this hand, it's probably going to be Marnie. I think I'm going to need a different supporter here, so... So this is where it gets a little tough, because it's like, normally, Sobble would be the obvious first thing to get out, but given the fact if I could get exploded here, I mean, so this does 10 plus 60 for each, so if you have 3 damage counters on me, then I just die. So it's like, I could just get exploded next turn if you have like the double ping, double scoop up net with like the Goober, the Zigzagoon. So I'm not sure that I want to leave that up to chance here. It's tough. Like, I really do want to grab the Sobble, but it's awkward. So we have one of those missing. That might influence things as well a bit. So the other reason that I kind of would want to just grab Leafeon here is that level ball searches for Sobble as well, right? So it's like I'd have more outs to drawing the... I've got more Sobble in deck than I've got Leafeon anyway. We're starting with this thing. So it's like I kind of want to just use the Quick Ball and grab the Leafeon, I think, here. Because I feel like that's going to be more relevant as we go forward. Because I should be able to get the other bit. I have Energy Search in hand as well, and I really want to use it, but Capture Energy is very alluring to like try and draw into here as well. That's the tough bit. I am just going to put Galarmine down because I have it immediately, so there's no threat about that. It is really tempting to just go, like, use the Energy Search to guarantee the attach. But, again, Capture could be critical because I could get Sobble off of that as well. It just sucks, like, having this, because my supporter is Research, right? Like, that's obvious, because I've discarded a Marnie. So it's like, it sucks knowing that if I don't use the Energy Search, that's it gone, right? I can't, like, use it again later, but if I do use it, and then I get a Capture Energy off the Research, I'm gonna feel like a fool, aren't I? So, well, I'm guaranteed at least one attachment because of Greening Cells. I'm gonna go for it. Discard these guys. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's enough energy in deck. I felt relatively safe going for it. Ooh, hand is kind of weird though. I will go ahead and capture energy. I'm just thinking, on the active is probably better actually, because then I can Greening Cells to the bench, and even if you KO the active, I'm still threatening Grass Knot next turn. So that's fine. So capture energy can grab one of these, and then. Is it that way around? No, actually, forgive me. This is going to be that way around because I think Greening Cells is probably going to go active. I'm going to level ball first to grab another Sobble. And then, yeah, Greening Cells is going to go active. Oops, oh, that's stupid. Shuffle that up again. Forgot that I had that highlighted. Right, okay, that's everything done. So Greening Cells attached to the active. I've got Capture Energy on the bench. I've got the two Sobbles down from it. Yeah. Sorry for the confusion.
Evolution Incense.
Yep. Yeah, really sorry for the confusion off of it there. It's just I was trying to maximize the best sort of way around this. I think it's unlikely that you kill me, but even so, it's possible, and therefore I should try and play around it, right?
So, shady dealings.
Yep.
I can't afford to research this hand, so we need to figure out something else.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that is a heckin' good Marnie, by the way, but that's fine. So 4...
Quick Ball discarding Darkness Energy.
Okay.
Problem is, I think starting with Sableye has made everything so much more difficult for me.
It's certainly not easy. Especially when there's like no chance it's getting out of the active without the switch here.
I don't run hard switch is the problem.
Yeah, that's what unfortunately that's what I'd be concerned at as well. I haven't seen this deck yet, but I wouldn't have been so I wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah. Coffee. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Problem is, I think I'm going to lose my Sableye next turn, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Very likely.
Load search.
Yep. Any trainer from the discard pile back to the hand. Yeah, oh, the Raihan discard from before. It's pretty good to get back, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of can't not play into it, so, you know. Well, that's probably the best card I could have drawn there. Sometimes we do just have a little bit of luck for it. Alright, I do have a Drizzile. Yeah, I'll show you the hand you, like, manied out of, by the way, because there was a, oh, no, do not put all the cards in the thing. I'll show you the thing that you manied out of, because it's quite the hand that I had here for it. This one didn't really matter, but the rest of it was like, yeah. So it's effectively, I was setting up, if you did somehow manage to KO it, I was like, that's why Grass went here, because Raihan could get that Grass back to here, and then search the evolution and stuff, right? So it's a hell of a setup to thingy in. Anyway, the Eevee Incense is going to grab out the VMAX, that's why I'm getting that out there. So that can all go back.
I think I'm far too behind.
Yeah.
I can't.
Because I'll put the rest of it down.
That's miserable.
That definitely sucks, yeah. Yeah, because I put the rest of it down. I have the Tool Jammer, I have the Energy, and the top deck for Tim's Research, so that's why I could get the Eevee Incense there. So it's like, I had everything that I needed for the stuff there, and it only got worse with that as the next set. So, like, yeah, I can completely understand. I'm not even sure if I should have benched out of a Leafeon, actually. That might have just had to hit the discard as a thing. Yeah. Alrighty then, you do, of course, get the choice, right? So...
Yeah, I think they'll go first again.
Yep. Well, okay, we're not always good with it. Yeah! Not always good with it.
Jammer.
Yep.
Level ball.
Yep. Hey, it's a one-of in the deck, I am obligated to open it at least one of my games, right? That's just how it works with this stupid thing. Because that's how it worked earlier in the Jolteon build.
That's not what I meant to grab.
Nah, I mean, it's probably what you want later on, but... The Drizzile, okay.
Quick ball, discarding boss.
Yeah, fair enough. Kind of surprised
Yeah,
you...
that would make sense. You get to check the deck before you commit to the discard.
Yeah, I guess so. I can see it.
The question if you'd rather have Drizzile pre-searched or if you'd rather just have two sobs.
Energy search.
Yep. Okay, I mean, if you had Energy Search, that would have been the one to play first, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's fine, it's just like, if I Marnie this now, then it's probably kind of annoying, right? But, spoilers, I guess I'm not Marnieing here, so... Oof. Yeah, this is a hand that exists, alright. Alrighty, we are gonna have to capture energy here, because I'm gonna need to get this Goober out, and there's not really better way of doing it. At least I can't get greening, I can, like, greening cells, so, like, I can't get messed
Yeah, if
up.
I went second, this would be miserable right now.
Yeah, but then I'd also have greening cells turn 1, so, you know.
This needs to boost shake. Then the misery starts.
Yep. Okay, one of those away. Two of those away, that's kind of annoying. One of those, equally annoying given the way we're set up here. I think I know all of the prizes off of that. Yep, fair enough. That is stuff that exists. Alright, we will grab ourselves a Leafeon. yeah, I don't think I need to have anything else away. We're gonna pay to retreat now because I'm gonna Galar Mine before I research. And I need to make sure I retreat before I Galar Mine, obviously. So, yeah, we're gonna research and discard that lot.
Yep.
Not the greatest, obviously, but, you know, I kind of can't afford not to at least try and do a bit more with the opener here. So now the funny thing is I don't even know if, like, benching Sobble is worth it, considering. But I guess it's fine. It's a single prizer. It's, like, it's not the worst thing to have out with it here. And we will Greening Cells.
Oh, that raises questions. Drizzle's obvious.
Yep.
Just what I get with the Drizzle is not.
As DNA was saying, plays Regigigas and opens Mesprit. Damn it! Yep, that's the same feel, you know.
I think the best play is going to be, unfortunately, a gamble here.
Plays anything, opens unknown Q, goes second.
Mm-hmm.
Quick ball, discarding Scoop Up Net.
Yep.
I'm sure everyone remembers that line, don't they?
Yeah, we're going for the Crobat here. Yeah. Oh, the Sableye. Okay. Yep.
EXP share versus research.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yep.
And the gamble has not entirely paid off. Because I'm probably not going to be able to get the damage that I wanted. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll dump this out of my hand, I guess. And this is almost certainly dying next turn before I get to do what I wanted to.
Well, it's not retreating, I'll tell you that much.
No, I was hoping I would get into
I know.
Weezing and then
Yeah.
poison.
Because you want the 4 damage counters on it with this already, so that next turn you could like ping, and with 6 damage counters you get the KO on the thing as well. Because this is 10 plus 60, right? So yeah, so it wouldn't actually get. It would be left on 20 HP if there was if it was undamaged as well. So yeah, you would want to get like an extra hit. Yeah. Which would have been really good because I had to burn my energy attached turn 1 on the Zigzagoon, so...
Ascension.
Yep. Yeah,
Just make it as annoying as possible.
Yep, because at least I can't Drizzle for anything at this point with it, so... That's fascinating. Huh. Yeah, that is a really interesting thing for it. Right, well, I have the capture energy, so we will play that to Finn. So if the goal is to knock this out this turn, therefore abilities will be back, I guess I probably should get Sobble here. It's like, it feels weird, right, because I can't use it this time. I couldn't use it this turn anyway, so it's probably fine to do that. Because I have another Leafeon here, so I guess I'll get that one. I'll Scoop Up Net the Zigzagoon so that I can discard it with Research here. There's a lot of other supporters going as well, which is kind of rough, but like... Draw 7 here to try and fish for the out of the Leafeon VMAX. Which we actually don't get. Huh. Alright. Well, I'll Power Pad, at the very least. Grab ourselves back, Research, and Raihan.
Pretty good cards.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot actually attack this thing, so... Trying to think if there's anything else that's even worth doing at the moment, and I feel like the answer is probably no. Go ahead.
Are you sure you don't want to do anything?
Yeah, because I can't. I'm ability locked.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Believe
Okay,
me, I would have if I could have.
Unfortunately,
At least
my
it's
abilities are not
two-sided.
locked off.
It's not two-sided. This is one-sided
not,
ability
yeah.
lock whilst it's active.
I don't remember.
Yep.
So, shitty dealings.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda want to just get more Sobbles. Even though my play here isn't really... it's annoying because I'm putting Sobble pieces to the bottom of the deck if I do everything I want to this turn, but I still think it's a good idea to get them.
Yeah, you can't grab a
That'd be two
Sobble.
level also.
Yeah.
Just talking about Sobbles, grab the Sobbles. Except there's only one Sobble, and that's fine, because it... Is it in here? Where's the Zigzagoon? Is the Zigzagoon in here? It is not, okay. Can't do that. That's actually annoying. Regrab. Skip up net doesn't do anything. Quick ball doesn't do anything.
Yeah, scoop up's kind of weird. I guess it like half does something, but not massively. You would lose your air balloon as well, I guess, but I don't think that's doing much right now. Technically, it's keeping it alive, but like not by much. Did not expect to have to get rid of a bot, but there you go, I suppose.
Guess we'll put one of these back and get Quick Ball.
Yeah, I mean, interesting idea what I would do here, but
So,
So
the
it's
level ball for that.
Okay.
Quick Ball, discard a Marnie.
Okay, yep.
So that's like the most impactful thing I could grab right now. Can't do anything else to this hand currently, so Marnie.
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't Marnie or research this turn, right?
No.
Yeah, because Quick Ball discard Marnie, yeah. Okay, just making sure.
So what I need right now is... Let's not make things too easy for you.
I will
And
say...
then severe poison.
Yep, I will say experience share isn't going to work with your Tool Jammer active.
Oh, right. That's fine.
Alright, we will draw. And I mean, if yours isn't going to be active, mine definitely is, so...
Tool Jammer is opponent's active only.
Is it bonus? What do you... Oh, attach to opponent's active? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I guess it does
That's
work.
weird. Yeah, okay. I thought it was like shut off the... it doesn't matter.
That would make a... Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, because that would actually make it like good, right? You know, is the thing. I guess it just doesn't come up too often. Anyway, we're gonna capture here. Probably. I was gonna say for the best I did, and then it's like I would have actually got it off of this anyway, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to grab it anyway. This is gonna look weird, but I'm gonna put the Drizzle down anyway, because like I can't use its effect, but I can go for it the turn after, right? So, like Inteleon and stuff could still come up, and we are just gonna Marnie ourselves here as well.
Okay.
interesting play, so that I probably would have considered bossing this thing in with that spare search. Holding it
Unfortunately,
hand,
I've just bricked everything out of it, so...
Yeah.
And to be honest, it was barely even the fault of this guy. I just got unlucky with this one. Right, one more then, because, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, you had prizes there. You had
Yeah.
prizes.
Like I said, I just got incredibly unlucky with this one. This should have been over, like, 2 turns ago, right? So, I just got hella unlucky with that, so it's fine. I don't...
You wanna pick?
Yeah, I'm going first.
Okay.
Ascension doesn't really mean shit if I'm actually going to get to do what I'm supposed to do, so... Unfortunately, that's not a good start for it, but that's fine. We will draw... Okay... I guess that can go. Right, see what we can do. No manual attach kind of sucks, but that's fine. We'll go there. We will level ball. Okay. That's 2 prized, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Well, we probably can still get there, but that's fine. We're going to put this guy down, and we are just going to Greening Cells as our final thing here.
Sableye V, level ball. Grab a coughing. Scoop up net the active.
Yep.
Attach darkness energy. Marnie.
Marnie for supporters in the Leafeon VMAX, of course. Well, this game's over. Yep. Just gonna see. Yeah, this game's over. Again, worst possible opener that I could have had with this stuff, because yeah, you Marnie me out of literally 4 supporters plus the VMAX. Like, what am I supposed to do? I drew all of the supporter stuff off of it. Like, yeah, this game's over, so... And again, it's not even the coughing's fault, it's the fact of it's like, I am just drawing like shit. Is the thing. It's like, yeah, obviously that makes a big difference because level ball for Drizzle gets a thing, but like, I literally could not have drawn a worse hand at the start there, right? Any energy would have gotten there as well, like off the opening hand, because I could have gone, like, Leaf Blade can potentially go for the kill too, so, like, I am just getting the worst luck possible with this. And it sucks, because I'm looking at this, and yeah, I guess we might as well show the thing, because it's as good as over at this point. This deck you're playing is not good. At all. I'm looking at the way this is set now. It's like, nah, this is fucking terrible, right? There is, I don't even know if I can say anything too good about this one. I get the idea. You're trying to use like damage counter pings in order to get more damage onto the active to get Crazy Claws to do stuff. This guy has no survivability at all. This thing does like really slow damage with a bit there off of it, and yeah, we get to Inteleon eventually. Yeah, Boucher.
Cheese ball at least. Boost thick cheese ball at least.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be like a hit. Obviously, we lost. You can't talk. But it's like, no, we lost because of how unbelievably unlucky that was in every single point there, right? Like, how do you open 4 supporters when you've only got 7 in deck, right? Is the obvious thing there, right? I prized 2 energy in that game as well, so that was obviously not going to help, and it's just like, yeah, I literally could not have drafted worse, like, prizes and everything for it. And you don't even play 4 Marnie, so, like, you had to get lucky in drawing the Marnie in the opener as well, so I can't really, like, as much as I hate to be that guy with it, I can't really, in good conscience, say that I lost to anything that was, like, you know...
No.
This isn't a good deck. It's just the only thing I can say with it. It's just straight up not a good deck. Like, yeah, Ascension into the Weezing is obviously something we've known about, something we've talked about a little bit, that's fine. But that literally shouldn't have mattered if I didn't draw absolutely dog shit in everything with it there, right? So, absolutely nothing. Like, even just drawing an Evo Incense after that would have been fine, because then I kill the thing with Grass Knot, and then I'm just in the game anyway. So it's like, literally, nothing. Yeah, this shouldn't lose to this unless it gets absolutely the worst possible luck like that. So, that's pretty much it. Since we didn't get to even see it because of how bad the luck was there, the idea of this deck is that your opponent's retreat cost is their downfall with the stuff here. That they take 60 damage for 2 energy per unit of retreat cost. Galar Mine makes most Pokemon have like a 4 retreat cost at this point, because most Pokemon do have a 2 as a general thing. So that ends up putting 240 damage to 2 energy, which is really heckin' efficient on this thing, to be honest. I don't really know why Cheryl's not in the deck. I guess it's because you can't really attack for 1 energy, so it's maybe a bit too hard to use that way. But it's probably still, yeah, whatever. You could build it around it with that.
You can't really swap out between things very easily because of your own Galar.
Yeah, so like you could probably have built around it differently that way for it, but yeah, realistically, you do a lot of damage that way. You shut off Air Balloon using Tool Jammer, which apparently only works on the active. My bad. I thought it was on all the stuff that way. But,
Sam?
yeah, it would have made sense if it was like just a, like Jamming Tower or Lysander Lab sort of thing with it there.
This card. It's
I mean, Experience Share is also not a good card in most situations, right? So, like, it doesn't matter on 99% of situations. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hit the bench, because Experience Share isn't played, because it's not a good card, right? I see why it's played here, because we don't have Dart Patch at the moment, so you kind of need to be able to, like, keep the energy around. This is a 2 Dart cost after all, so, Secret Dragapult
from your severe poison into the claws. And
yeah, it's like severe.
Nice.
Like maybe it's a hidden Dragapult VTech or something like that. Nah, it's still bad. But yeah, the card's just not really played. Like I guess no, because Urshifu discards all this energy. So why would you play it in that either? Yeah, card's not good, so it doesn't matter. This is the only tool that works on the bench, right? Everything else basically is active, so what's the point of...
Whimsicott deck, so the only thing
that's
really doing it.
Whimsy kind of makes sense with a bit of it, but like, yeah. Yeah, you can use it with the other Weezing. I know. You could use it technically with the other Weezing, and that would be very funny too, but yeah. Point is, card's not played, so it doesn't really come up, the fact if it doesn't hit the bench stuff too. So I guess I just kind of assumed it's like, oh yeah, all the tools get shut off then, Because, let's face it, all the tools do get shut off in the points that they matter, right? I guess the only other one is Cape of Toughness, right? But, like, as soon as that Pokemon has to come active again, then it gets shut off, so you could still put, say, 210 on that Suicune you were playing earlier, and, still dies. So, yeah, as soon as it comes active, it's dead anyway. So I think that's completely fine.
That would be mean for the deck I was playing.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this highlights one of the issues that thing with this stuff. Again, like the only reason I guess this could do the thing is because Weezing does shut off the intel stuff. That is something to its merit. But like, there's nothing else here that is worthwhile, right? So there's only so much you can do when it's like, yeah, you've just gotta hope in that aspect. And well, if your opponent has 4 supporters other than 7 in their opening hand, then I guess you can just win. So, good job? Question mark. I'm like, I don't know.
Good job, hero. You got lucky.
Yeah, basically. It's like, can you really do that for 15 rounds in the tournament? Probably not even close. So, like, I don't know.
The reason this was not a big deck at the time, it was just a thing that existed.
Again, the Weezing makes sense, and it does in Eternatus, I believe, right? It does actually win a regionals much later on in the format stuff. So, like, it does make sense. It's just like this kind of doesn't, right? Because it's the Sableye dies to everything ever. It doesn't even do that much, right? Without.
I think it's to try and give us a reasonable attacker. But...
Yeah. But
it's obviously meant to cheese things out because everyone's so reliant on intel. This stops intel. People are playing like 7 supporters super greedy, which is really greedy if you don't have your intels. No
Yeah.
bats either.
It's like,
This.
that bit, I can see. But, you know what would probably just be better for this is the Eternatus, right? Like, yeah, you could still do the same bit with it here. Just play E-Turn, right? Instead of this stupid intel crap, just play the Eternatus, and it's like, you know, you can search for Hiding Darkness, so you can get out that way. They do play Boushake in that one eventually as well, if I remember rightly, the regional thing there. So it's like, literally, I'm like...
Boost for Eternatus, is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it can be. You could Boushake for Eternatus VMAX if you really wanted to. I had to double check. It was
sure
like,
it wasn't had a VMAX clause on it.
Yeah, I had to double check. This didn't say rule box on it anywhere. It's like, yeah, you could actually do that if you really wanted to. But the point is, you could like hide in darkness your active or whatever, right, to get out to the coughing if you don't start with the ping, and then just be like, all right, now I can Boushake the coughing into Weezing, and yeah, you don't have anything from the start. And it's like, if you want your supplementary attacker, like Eternatus is a way better attacker than this thing would ever be with it, right? So
I think this is just trying to be a bit lower to the ground, but it's not really there yet.
Oh, it's low to the ground, alright. It's hit rock bottom because this thing has got no survivability at all.
The low to the ground version of Weezing I see is really low to the ground. But Toronto, what format is this? Silver Tempest. Yeah, all this stuff's Silver Tempest format, but if you want low to the ground, 4 coughing, 4 Weezing, there's your monster.
Yeah, there's a pure Weezing build. It doesn't even need any of this extraneous stuff for that sort of bit, but that's the real toxic one. But,
oops, no Charizards.
Yeah. No, I'm even just looking at it going, my Leaf Blade without a heads flip KOs you on this as well because of weakness. That's just depressing, right? Like, if I have to go that sort of way with it, it's like, I can just KO without even evolving.
I don't know why they made this so low health.
Yeah, well, because it's kind of BS, right? Like, this is the retrain of the Sableye from that Dark Explorer set that was so good, right? So, you know... Because technically it puts any trainer, but it's like, yeah, this is Junk Hunt side grade, mostly downgrade, but side grade. So
it's
like,
definitely a downgrade.
Yeah, but it can put supporters back too, which is something that that you couldn't do with Junk Hunt. So you had to Junk Hunt for
dowsing list, but they are still the Tempest format for the most part. So
yeah, it's not a common deck to say the least. It certainly didn't like take names until the very end of stuff. I'm not even sure what changed. It probably was just that one guy had a really good tournament. That one guy probably just had a really good tournament run, let's be honest. No, because you think... Okay, so no, think about it, though. Like, you say that it's probably just a Lugia matchup, but, like, Weezing kills Lost Box as well when you think about it. Right?
Yeah.
So it's not...
Phase.
Yeah, and it's like...
No Cramorant? No, Cramorant is an ability.
No, Cramorant is an ability, so yeah.
Oh, it is an ability.
That's what you wreck.
Yeah.
Built into the attack.
Yeah, but no, you can no. The attack is just doesn't hit for weakness. The ability is what makes it that that Cramorant can attack. So yeah, and I mean it should do at least something to the pink thing, right? If you get it going turn 1. So like, you know. I'm not saying it was like best deck ever sort of thing, but it's certainly, well, A, it would be better than this, I'm pretty sure, but also, yeah, I don't think it's just that one matchup that it would have hit. I think the guy just had a really good run in the tournament, and it just happened to be his day for it, right? It's
another one in top 8.
Yeah,
in
so
Charlotte.
So yeah, it just happened to be a good call at that sort of point. Yeah, I don't know. Like saying this, I don't know. It just sucks in a way for the stuff here. I get it. Again, as we're saying, like the Weezing ability lot stopping the intel stuff is really good, and it does prey on the sort of bit here a bit with it. But even the canning for that, I'm pretty sure with like halfway decent luck, that you should still be able to ving it in. Probably this particular list I think is a little bit rough around the edges that way because yeah, having a 4 for Evo Incense is just like, why are we not playing that, right? Like, I think there's definitely improvements that could have been made to this one, but even factoring that in, it's like I don't think it would have made a difference there, unless, you know, it's the 5th supporter that's in your hand that gets you, right? Oh boy, I don't know. It's like probably could have. I guess they're playing Palpad to try and like build around the fact that they don't have a lot of supporters, right? That just this should probably just be another supporter then, right? I don't know. It's yeah.
That happens in this generation.
No, I think there's definitely some like alterations you could make to this to be better, but I don't think that would have ultimately like skewed the matchup at all. I think yeah, any halfway decent board off of it would have probably still been okay against that Marnie. So yeah, it's fine. Right, now that we've gone on enough of a tyrant and dunking on that, who's taking Pepper's last one then?
I think I'm played out for the night.
Alright, I'll find something.
Getting a bit of a headache.
I wouldn't mind if it doesn't kind of die when Mew comes in, because it's just a better psychic deck.
Nah, I can see that, I can see that. I'm just not entirely sure what I want to even do here. I mean, if I have a guess at what it is, this is probably going to be funny to thingy in. Because, but at the same time, if you're saying psychic off it, I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to be funny. What's that?
All I'm going to say is cupcake.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm meaning. This is gonna be funny then, more than anything. Because I think this one's gonna be a "what the hell are you doing?" sort of moment bringing this in. It's gonna be amusing. I'll go for Tails. I don't even know the full counts of everything in this deck. I'll be honest, because I've glanced at it, but.
I'll go first.
Yep. Welp. Draw a supporterless hand. Challenge impossible right now, huh?
Hold in hand. Where's my money?
Yep. At least it's not 4 draw supporters in that one, you know. Yeah, that is a hand that exists. All right, we'll do that. So yeah, this is why it's gonna be funny, because I knew this. I figured this was gonna be the thing, but like I know we've got different builds of this, so that's why I'm like.
I changed builds, no.
Oh, you changed builds? Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious then.
Last time I've changed builds. I didn't like because we were not liking it much.
I was gonna play like the Umbreon Urshifu thing, but I put no time into that whatsoever, so I didn't really trust that. So yeah. Like, I literally didn't even, like, test hand the decks, so...
Yeah, first.
Okay, so that's the Guru.
Quick ball, discard. Dark energy.
Must be nice. Certainly feels good when you can manage to do it that way. Ah, okay. Yep, because you've already got the other one, right? I guess not.
Put this Rabbit Strategy on the bench and Dream Gift.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. So that's Telegraph and Artillery is in hand then. Or you're gonna get the thing to get Artillery. That's the other sort of bit for it. Yeah, that's what it's thinking. I mean, either instance could be either or, but it's like.
I forget.
Because yeah, you get the Artillery, which then gets you the Sylveon anyway, so you'd be totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. So, yep, let's see what we can do then. I was kind of hoping to get one other thing. That's fine. Pokegear. That is not a very happy looking Pokegear. Holy hell. It's a boss, which is not helpful in the slightest here. Well, this is looking really bad. Then I do have my own guru, so I think I am going to need to use it. I'm just not sure on what. Probably has to be that. So I'm going to draw. Oh, of course. Yep. Well, I have the Moltres, but I don't have a way of discarding energy, so yeah. And given that Pokegear has already been used here as well, this might just be already over, to be honest, because I don't think there's a way of drawing cards out of this, so... Yeah, I'm cooked. There's nothing I can do, because I can't draw cards next turn because I can't get to a supporter, so I'm not even going to bother. There's no point.
Oh, second Eevee itself on top as well. That hand was going in. Hand was...
It's just... Yeah. Man. This is one of those, like, I know I was getting lucky earlier, so I shouldn't complain much, but this is one of those when it rains it pours sort of moments with it, right? I mean, that wasn't even a game, so go ahead, you know.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, dude. Oops, Jesus Christ. Well, there's all the energy and everything for it. That's the rest of the hand.
That's them all.
Like, for God's sake. That's a lot of colourful cards at the very least, so there is something to do out of it there. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Turn.
Attaching a rapid strike energy to your boss's orders is a heck of a power move, indeed.
Great ball.
Who needs Gmax Rapid Flow when you can just use boss to do it, right?
I mean, have you seen how jacked Giovanni is in Team Rocket's fantasies?
Guru. Guru.
Yep.
Very fun. Bench of Bevy.
Yeah, that's the interesting part about the matchup, isn't it? Is like, do you even want to invest in that? It's like, you kind of do, because it gets rid of the artillery and stuff, but you kind of don't, because then it just dies to max harmony.
Dream Gift.
Yeah. Yeah, if I didn't start and with basically that Pokegear, then I think I'd have been like able to at least play the last one, but Pokegear is in there so that you can try and basically get out of the situation that I'd started in there, and obviously it's already been used. There's nothing that I can really do, so...
I don't know if you're playing Ribbon, but you call that bad cards. Oh. Yeah, ball.
Fair enough. Yeah. Alright, we will draw. Yeah, so like thinking exactly what we have just said with it, honestly, it probably is worth even putting down. I'm just wondering if it's worth using one other thing first. I think I will. I'm going to rope first, because I think this might be a little bit more annoying to... Yeah, because now this means that you can't just go like Tower of Waters plus energy and do 150 here, right, if you evolve this. So... that's kind of the aim of that. I'm going to put one down, and I'm going to have to just Marnie, because this hand is unfucking playable. Look at this.
Mine was awkward, but Guru gets me out of
yeah, and you've
literally
literally got everything that I said that was like, yeah, you know. You just need to get the Eevee Wind Sense basically from there, and one energy, and then you're kind of gone. So, although I guess it's kind of harder to get the energy when Basic Dark is the thing for it here, but still... What the fuck is this? Oh my god. What is happening with this here? Okay, I'm gonna quit ball. We are going to discard... Yeah, Raihan does absolutely nothing at the moment, I'll be honest with you. Tell you, neither of us are getting an energy attachment turn 1, which is really annoying. I think Remoraid is going to have to be the pick here. As much as I would love to get the other bit, Remoraid definitely has to be the thing. So we'll do that. I guess this is probably fine to bench anyway, because I'd rather not get like manied off. And oh great, I actually forget if this list is even playing Energy Search, because that would probably have been one of the targets to look at here. Certainly would have been nice, but you know. Instead, we are going to have to Dream Gift for... I suppose that could be a thing. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll get the gear. Alright.
Cool. Very. Straight up my guru. Very good game. That's totally what I wanted. Attach Dart to the Sylveon. Dream Gift.
God.
Actually, I should do. Actually, often the Moltres, then Dream Gift.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yep.
Annoying to get out. Those games we are.
It's frustrating because it's been happening way too much today, I think, but it's just kind of what's going on in the moment. I don't know if I would have stuck with playing this this format if we were doing this bit at the time, I'll be honest. Like, it just feels frustrating.
Quick ball.
Yep. Alright, I will draw. Top deck the supporter after I search for the Pokegear. Go figure. I have an Eevee win sense, so I'm gonna at least get something here. Which should just be the artillery, because artillery gets most of the important stuff here. I was like, if the Pokegear whiffs, at the least I could go get Corinna's Focus, right? So I was kind of banking on it that way. Now I guess the question is, do I want to go for, like, Marnie here, I suppose, could be the thing. I mean, so my supporter was researched, so it, like, doesn't really matter too much here. I'm going to go for the gear, because if I get Marnie, that might just be the better play. But I don't get Marnie, and I don't want to discard Raihan, so we are going to fail that. Which is fine. So we're going to just research, discard boss. Get 7. Okay, that is a hand that exists. Slight annoyance if I can't get both parts of what I'd want here. I can get an attack. Is it a good attack? I don't know, but I can get one. Maybe that's worth? Well, I'm going to quick ball a Dark Energy away. That's happening to start with here. I guess I can do a proper deck search with it here. Just double check all my counts. Because I did check some of it, but again, I don't know this list, to be honest. It's a very weird one. So Blaziken makes sense to get, because this card is kind of good, at the very least. Doesn't seem like we're going to be trading quick attacks too much in this one, so it's probably fine to grab.
We're kind of just a pair of bricks.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, okay, so I think I slightly understand with that, right? Okay, one of the Sylveon is prized. That changes a little bit here, doesn't it? Because that would be one of the main bits to do. Right, in that case, not that I can get to the evolution this turn anyway, so it's kind of whatever, but yeah, in that case, I think we are going to also quick ball away the Marnie here to grab the Guru. Because then from there, you're not killing this thing next turn anyway, right? Yeah, this thing's not dying next turn. I think this is such a stupid attack, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and use the artillery to grab the energy. I'm going to then use the Guru to do that and draw one. It's fine. Yeah, energy down here. Play the switch to bring it up. I have the Dire Flame Wings to get there as well. That's my last ability. And I'm going to Magical Shot for the 120 because of weakness.
What you expect to be doing in any matchup. But
No, not really, but at the same time, I think it's not like the worst thing I could do.
if this start with a Rapid Strike, I would have killed Trevor Raid with it.
Yeah, exactly, so... Wait, how would you have killed Remoraid considering this was active? Like, I escape roped, right?
Alright. One in my hand, oopsie. It's one in my... Guru.
Yep. Well, see, the thing I'm looking at is that, like, this kind of deters developing this Urshifu, really, in, like, any reasonable circumstance, so...
I think it's a weird drawing thing doing. Doing that here? I don't think it is. You know, just... Yes. Yeah, actually, if I do that, I get that. Quick pull this guard right hard.
Okay.
Get a fish.
Yep.
Bench of Moltres in case you money me.
Mm-hmm.
Half water is what I was kind of spoiling there.
Yeah. So, what, you'd have somehow been able to get, like, Max Harmony off here with the energy, I guess? Yeah. On your one card remaining hand? Yeah.
Well, I think if I would have killed the... I mean, I thought if I had Rapid Strike instead of Dark here, it would have been a Magical Shot KO on the fish.
Yeah, okay.
You got one.
And then it would have potentially just been a Max Harmony revenge kill, actually, so, you know.
Yeah, you know, send this up to... Actually, no, I should... No, already tree, not hard switch, so... Dream Gift.
Yep.
Emo Incense.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop you eternally with that. Right, so 70 plus 30 for each different type on the bench, right? So it caps out at 220, right? Is the idea with this thing when you evolve it? Because everything is a different type on my bench. I'm just like double checking how the math works with this, right? Yeah. Just before I go in, it's like, yeah, I am one-shotting this, right? I would just...
Yeah, like, because even that, I'll throw the Guru in there, and I don't really feel like that's a good idea in this bit.
I'm not following anything you're doing, that's not what I'm trying to get at. I'm just looking at this myself, making absolute sure. It's like, yeah, I am going to knock this out, right? Because I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not doing anything too stupid before I like commit to stuff here.
70 plus 150, so yeah, you will KO.
Right. Because it's like I don't want to like artillery search it or anything and then realize, wait, that's not even getting there, right? Okay, yeah. So we're only moderately stupid stuff's allowed here, dude. Thank you, DNA, filling Burdis' role for today. Right, yeah, 70 plus 30 for each different type of the bench. Because if I went in and searched just to look for the card, it's like, well, now I can't, like, unsearch, right? So that's why I just wanted to double check in my head before I do that. So, yeah, we'll use this guy to get the Sylveon. Because we've got the Blaziken, we've got Sylveon, and that's pretty good. We do have a Darkness Energy to attach, and Corinna's Focus is my last card. Which is good and bad, because it now means that I don't have access to like search that later, but it's probably still going to be fine in the long run, I think. Let's go Evo Incense. I might as well get the Big Bear. I'm not going to evolve into it though, because then it's like boss free prizes, so that's kind of stupid. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
Again, only moderately stupid things allowed here. So, I'm not going to actually go there yet. I do have a Tool Jammer, not sure if it's really going to be any good, but I might as well just play it anyway, just to thing it in. And, Guru should get used here. Think it is probably best to be on, knowing you're probably gonna have Corinna's Focus set up next turn. Yeah, we'll put that to the top then. Okay, and yeah, Max Harmony for 220. Because I don't have a Dark in my discard to use Dire Flame Wings with, so that's why I haven't used that.
Okay. Great ball.
Mm-hmm.
Second cupcake.
Yep.
Hard drew. We actually hard drew the artillery.
That's pretty good then, because it means Evo Incense can get the Sylveon, right?
Yep.
That's pretty good. Now you just gotta hard draw the Rapid Strike energy off of your top 6, assuming Corinna's in your deck. Otherwise, I don't know what we're doing here, because you're probably cooked.
And at that point, it's probably Guru, save me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I was considering just searching the Rapid Strike energy sitting on a 0 card hand, but
And then it's just like, oops, boss. Oh no.
yeah. Yeah, if it's failed, I just retreat to the Guru and hope you don't have boss.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Do you have the Guru still?
Yep.
Okay, so Operation Save Die for Me is engaged. I will at least momentarily annoy your energy base by fancy.
Yeah, that's fair, because that bottom deck, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, whoa. Good job on getting all the stuff off of this. Right, so... Oh my god, that's really annoying though. Right, so I have one Darkness Energy already there. The Tool Jammer is also there. The rest of this goes away. God. Fucking misclicks. And then I need to, this is annoying now though, because the deck is going to get shuffled and Fan of Waves is supposed to put it to the bottom, so, and I put something to the top of the deck as well, so fucking hell, man. Ay. Sorry, the rest of it's going to get shuffled, but nothing else is going to matter here, so, yep.
I'm going to attach darts to the VMAX.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was not so obviously supposed to happen, but, yeah.
Guru and being gifted the Sylveon.
Yep. Yeah, I'll spoiler it. I don't have a boss, and you know I'm probably gonna have to get that something out of my deck anyway with the search. So it's not actually gonna matter, but it is really fucking annoying that you know the deck is gonna get shuffled before anything is gonna happen here. Then that's just really stupid. Watch this not actually be the correct top deck now as well, just for maximum dumbness. But, you know, if it isn't, I'll fix it, because I know what it was.
Oh.
Yep. Alright, so we will draw... It is not the correct thing, it's a fucking strike. So I put a Marnie on top of the deck, and that's what I'm supposed to have here, because that's what I'm going to be using. Oh my god. Sorry, dude, I don't know what happened with a bit there, but it's like rewinding it is kind of annoying, so... I will use the Rapid Strike thingy then, just to get the energy out, so we're on parity here. Am I going to get the energy, actually? Because no, I don't think I need to. I want something I'm not going to redraw, because I already have an energy in hand, so... I'm just going to throw that one down now. This is going to go to the bottom of the deck with the Marnie, which is what is going to get played now, so... Yeah.
The buttons before I...
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Yeah, so I mean, it is annoying on the energy base, because now it means I can't, like, you know, stick the thing I want, but it's all good. Let's use the Guru. I think that's probably fine. Okay. Stick the air balloon down on said Guru. It's probably a reasonable option. And then I don't really have anything else to do this turn. I guess we do just max Harmony, because it's looking pretty reasonable still to go for that. So yeah, we will just do that.
Quick ball, discard darkness.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Yep.
Think on my... I'm gonna do my... Back to the research here.
Yeah.
Search a Mon here. Oh yeah, Rapid Strike Energy out.
Okay. Yeah.
Dire Flame Wing. Oh.
Oh, we're all in trouble today, aren't we? Except Sai. I don't think Sai's made any mistakes in terms of the UI. Someone's got to have an energy.
Benefit of being the host.
How are you
yeah,
attaching
yeah,
a Rapid Strike and a Basic Darkness? Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. I thought I was trying to save something, but no.
Uh-huh.
Just attach this here, then the energy switch.
Yeah, I was thinking someone's got to have an energy switch if they're doing this play, but yeah.
Something weird happens. Actually, do I want this on here? No, I should place it here, because...
Probably, because you can get it. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think you could do
Yeah, it's
either.
a hard one, this one.
I think you could do either. It depends how much you think you're going to need. The problem is if this Sylveon goes down, you've lost the game, right? So it's a little bit trickier in this position to be like, yeah, I can... I think that's going to be the... It feels like this is going to be the safer light thing to just set up, yeah, but I don't know.
But yeah, we'll max Harmony for 190.
Yep, that's what I was reading as well. Okay, so we will do that, and we will draw. Okay, we are going to go for Evo Incense. And I think... See, this is the funny thing is this Tower of Waters is actually kind of annoying because it means I can't pay the Rapid Strike to retreat into Blaziken and get my energy that way, right? Like, that would actually be really good right now, but I literally can't do that because I can't pay retreat because the stupid tower is stopping me. We're gonna grab Urshifu VMAX here. I think I can checkmate this game without needing it though, because we're gonna go with a VMAX there, No, because of the whole fan away. I don't know if there's a second one. We've got a basic dart to put down, so we'll put the basic dart because fan waves could be a second thing in here. Like, I know you play one, but God knows how many you actually play in here. Use the artillery to grab. Again, probably something I really just don't want to draw would be good here. See, I don't have the fan waves, otherwise this would be actually pretty useful, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess we'd just go ahead and do that then. So we have that. I'm going to just throw Tool Jammer down so that it's out of my hand for good here. Use the Guru. And nothing else to do but just go for Max Harmony for 220.
Okay. That does.
And I think that should have checkmated this. There's like exactly one way that you don't die this turn, but I think that's checkmate. Yep. Yeah. Oh no! 0 retreat cost. Your one weakness. Yeah, I know. No, I actually I probably would have used the energy. Like I would have discarded it and then recovered it with the Urshifu, to be honest. Yep. Yeah. So this is the one way you don't die this turn, but you're discarding all of your energy to do this, and you can't attack with the Sylveon here. So.
With this guy,
it's like, yeah, this is good.
Manual attack.
Yep.
And we get Aura Burn for KO.
Yeah, like that is fine. That is good, but like you're still not like in a really good spot from this, right? Because the problem now is like you've got no energy for the main sort of hits. I can tank a hit from this guaranteed. And I could actually just revenge KO it with my own Moltres, right? And then, yeah, and then I just have this set up. So I think this is still like a checkmate spot. It's just one turn later. Alright, we will draw. We will do the Direflame Wings because I had the one darkness there. Whoop. Because, yeah, with the 30 that you put on yourself, it does actually self-KO because we do have another darkness energy here. We'll use the artillery to grab something again. So I really wish we could do like more with this, but we'll just grab the Urshifu. And then use the Goober, the Oranguru in the active. Let's just throw that to the top. That's funny. Not really what I want though, so that's fine. I don't even know if it's worth benching another Sylveon, to be honest. It's like... because it could just... But you see the problem, like, okay, so... you've already used your energy switch. I'd be highly surprised if there was another one in here. It's like... I don't see how you can take 3 prizes next turn with the way this board is. I think it's pretty much... like, I guess I can see, like, a way with this being in play. I can't really do anything about it, though. So, you know, if you have it, you have it. Yeah, there's really not much I can do. So I think we are just going to have to go in and Aura Burn here. And if you've got it, then you've got it. I don't think one's been played yet, so it's likely.
Eldegoss.
Okay, yeah, it is there. And you've got the energy of the search for it in hand then, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
You've got the Evo in hand? Yeah, it's already there, yep. Yep, okay, fair enough.
Yep, boss that end. That's not that should be game right there.
Yeah, it is, because it hits for the weakness. Okay, fair enough. Better lucky than good. That's all I can say. Better lucky than good.
Yeah, I should have lost that.
You should have lost that massively. Yeah, okay.
Like, the only thing is I could have broken that brick ages ago if I didn't prize my Crobat.
Yeah, see, you've got a bit of a different list for me, so we might as well go over the differences here, but... Yeah, no, better lucky than good. I don't really think there's any other better way of saying it. Maybe I shouldn't have evolved, I don't know, but like it's it would have been set up the turn prior anyway with the stuff, so I guess it's fine. Prizing one of the Sylveon was kind of annoying because I couldn't go in with that more readily. I would have probably just done that, like just gone full Sylveon stuff for it, but I don't know. So the difference is you're playing a bad card in Great Ball still, like that is objectively awful in here. There is no reason to ever play that. Fan of Waves, that fan did matter, because if you didn't have the Fan of Waves there, then I could have attached to the Urshifu a turn earlier and you'd have died anyway, right? So, like, that was also important. Yeah, you basically had to draw every single one of in your deck in the same thing, so, like, I don't know what I could really say otherwise. Like I said, better lucky than good. The one capture energy is an interesting like add to it. I guess that it's fine because the Sylveon is all colorless, so that's pretty good.
I like this because it's just you saw how that game went. It was a brick fest.
Yeah, because you have 2 Great Ball and not 4 Eevee Incense. That's why. Think about it. Like if that Great Ball was Eevee Incense, you get Octillery and then you just go. So yeah, it's kind of the whole thing.
Probably something I probably should have fixed in when I was supposed to be tweaking, but
my unfortunate brick, if you could call it that, was just the fact of I basically drew no supporter stuff with the Corina's Focus, so I was like I couldn't really do anything from there, right? Like I have 3 bosses, I hadn't played a single one of them, I hadn't discarded a single one of them, I don't think, in that game. If I had, then it's like, well, maybe Eldegoss could have been a thing, but it's like, I don't believe I'd gotten rid of any that way for it, so it's basically just I couldn't find them at the end because it just bricked out entirely at the final bit, and half of that was because I couldn't Artillery for Corina again, right, because I had to play it beforehand. So, yeah, I think this has just been one of those days where I've just had like no luck whatsoever. But I'm looking at this list and it's like, this is borderline Highlander on the stuff that's like important here, and yeah, I should not lose to that under almost any circumstance, really. So, yeah, at the time, you hadn't even taken any prizes, right? So your Urshifu had to be not prized as well. So it's like, no prize the Urshifu. You had only two boss, too, so it's like, yeah, no. Too much had to go completely, like, 100%. Right? One singular shower with it, too. Can't search any of these, by the way, so, like, yeah. It just had to be like hardcore city.
So
it's
away.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not sure with the way these things are built anyway. I think it's a reasonable enough deck, but like I don't really see the point of like half the cards that you play with the stuff. I think the Pokemon line is mostly fine, because you want different types so that you can do the harmony.
I thought I started to search by date as well as by rank to see if I get something a later brew, see if there was any refinement, and this one may have been a bit overcooked.
Yeah, it just got worse, I think, is the thing with it here. Because this objectively looks worse. Like, the Cheryl is good, don't get me wrong. I think that would have been a nice sort of add-in here. But
I do think this should have happened.
This is garbage. Like, this is just pure garbage. There's no better way of putting that. If you want Great Ball, you play it in addition to the free 4 Eevee Incense. You don't take out the stuff for it that way. Because how are you getting to Octillery if you don't have Eevee Incense, right? And if you can't get to Octillery, this entire deck fails. If anything, I think a second Corina should probably be in here, to be honest. That would be one of the things I'd add in.
A bit painful.
Yeah. Again, I don't think, like, I'm looking at the way this one's built, because again, I didn't make any changes to stuff from what I'd seen with this. I don't think 2 Raihan is good whatsoever. I can see the point of 1, but I don't think 2 is remotely good in a deck that's all 2 prizes and stuff like that. The, maybe the second energy switch would have been nice. I prized this, that's the only reason you got away with anything as well. Because if I had any sort of access to this, it's like energy switch and rapid flow kills like 2 turns earlier. So, like, I'd also prize that, but it's a one-off. I guess I can't complain that much. Even though, you know, we saw what happened with, like, 6 one-offs otherwise, but whatever, right? I think the one Pokegear is actually kind of a nice idea, because the whole thing of like Sylveon can get the Pokegear, so you can get out of your like brick start, right? That's actually really good. I like that as an idea.
Yeah, I can agree. I don't like the card in general, but I see why it won. It would have certainly been a nice anti-brick here.
Yeah, exactly.
This
It's
deck
like
went Quick Ball Crobat instead, which makes your Sylveon a bit worse because it's double dark, but it, in theory, gets you out of your bricks much more reliably if it's not in the prize.
yeah. I think the problem sometimes, like, it depends what your brick situation is, right? It's not Dedenne and it's not Squawkabilly type thing for sure. I mean, I know Squawk can't be used later, but still. The fact is, if you're bricking and you're bricking on anything that is more than a 3 card hand, right? Crobat isn't gonna help you. You know, that's the problem with it here. It's just like, even in that sort of situation, it's like, what is it doing with it most of the time? If you're bricking, it's probably because you've got like 2 energy plus a Pokemon you can't play or don't want to play, and then, I don't know, like an excess Tower of Waters or something, right? Or God forbid, it's a supporter that you can't play at the time, you know, like your Cheryl or your whatever. That's why I'm even lukewarm on putting the second Corinna in here. Because you look at it going, well, Corinna can only draw until you have 6 cards in the hand, right? So if your hand has more than like 2 cards in it, that Corinna isn't doing anything. And that's what a brick normally is with it, right? Is you get Marnie to a hand of 4 unplayable cards or something, right? So then what's it doing? It's not doing anything. So it's I'm sketchy even on that as a thing, but I still think that probably would have helped in a way. But I also just couldn't get to anything that could discard cards at the end with it either. Again, I had the second artillery bit was just like stuck the entire time.
One of the interesting choices here is actually one of the Zinnias, probably just so it has no discard outlet.
Yeah, Zinnia's Resolve is good. Again, the problem is you've got to hard draw it. This is your third Marnie, basically. When you look at the way this is, because I've got triple Marnie in here, you've only got 2. So this is effectively your third Marnie. So you're not really any better off in terms of the supported stuff that way. Right? So it's tough. It is just tough. I think the Tool Jammer is kind of cope. I don't actually know what they were thinking it for in here, because, like, what are we trying to block? Like, Cape of Toughness, I guess? So you can...
Yeah, I have to think it's tough. It's Cape for the 2 price matchups because you do that kind of damage quite easily.
Yeah, I guess, because even with the VMAX, it's like if Cape of Toughness on Zacian is 10 short, so I guess Max Blaze, yeah, it doesn't get there. So like maybe, but then Tool Scrapper just does that but better, I think. So I don't know. If you want,
playing the air balloon.
Yeah. I'm not sure I agree with Scrapper either, though, is the thing, because, like, one-off search targets are, like, fine if you can actually, like, use them for stuff. Like, I think I actually prefer Pokegear over Scrapper.
Dream gifting for
yeah.
Scrapper, or Tool Jammer or whatever.
Which then just adds to the problem that we've already seen with the bid here. If we had, like, imagine if the old artillery was available, right? And even if it's at the cost of this one, imagine if we had to draw artillery for this. That would just, like, make this so much cleaner, right? Because you'd be able to play a lot better.
You can play Bibarel in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's interesting. Very cool mirror match there, though. I will say it was definitely interesting to see the bet. And we did have a different, like, style a bit here, you know, even though it's using the Moltres stuff with it still. We did have a different, like, approach to it in a way with the setup here. A little bit more on the energy switch is nice, so...
Yeah, for people following and testing, I was running a more Blaziken heavy build with Aurora before, but after testing I just didn't like it.
It's all special energy.
Yep. Yeah, like the spirals, more captures. It was just the Blaziken's Auroras are just too low impact, so I switched back to Dark which at least hits weaknesses in a lot of key matchups.
Yeah, because if I wasn't an idiot and discarded all my grass energy forgetting about Max Leaf, then Blaziken would have lost to Leafeon. That's how bad this was. So, like, yeah.
Yep.
because that's the matchup that I was like trying out with this stuff. Is like I played the Leafeon deck that you've seen here today against this, and it was the previous version of this, and it's like, yeah, if I wasn't an idiot and forgot that like Leafeon has a second attack and just attached for that instead of like discarding all the energy at the end, I actually would have just won that game. So when your fire type loses to Leafeon, it's probably time to pack it up and try the different version, right?
Yeah.
But I still think.
The other thing I was
Go on.
maybe looking at cooking with was, I said there was builds of this which ran Leafeon V's. Well, the Zygarde actually attacks for Rapid Strike plus Grass.
Yeah, that's something that I had sort of noticed as well, because there's like that Regidrago deck that Sai showed the version of he'd seen that has the Drago Cherub, but it also has that Zygarde because you can use Eldegoss to search out the fighting energy from the deck. 2 grass from the Cherub plus the fighting gets you to that attack as well. So, and that's a pretty good one. It snipes 40 per prize the opponent's taken. So you can kill some pretty nice stuff on the bench there as well. So yeah, it's this guy is the one we're looking at.
Online was just too cute and too weird in a deck which has Dream Gift.
It's
not exciting.
It's interesting, and I think the problem is that if you don't, it's like what are you doing with it otherwise? Like, are you greening cells to the Sylveon? I guess is possible, but like I don't know. Is that have you got enough setup otherwise to not? Dream
it's
Gift.
not heavy in the list. I pull one of the list out quickly, but it's only got 2 grass in it. It's not even playing a Leaf VMAX.
Yeah. It's all good. It's just it is weird. I understand the potential issue with a bit there. Yeah, I think in this form, this deck doesn't really do anything from here on out, but I'm sure I've seen like Sylveon still be like playable later. It's obviously not.
Sylveon is a thing.
Yeah, exactly. That was the one I was thinking of. It's like, well, Arceus can probably do stuff with it because Arceus can do stuff with everything, but like realistically, I think Dream Gift actually does pretty good for Arceus deck when you think about it, right? Because what more do they really want than to get Arceus V-Star turn 2? And what does this help you get? Evolution, it says, for Arceus V-Star. So, seems pretty good. So, I don't think this is the last time we will, for 100% at least last time we would see Sylveon. But at least in this sort of rapid box style thing, yeah, this doesn't seem like it would hold up.
The Sylveon list they are built. They're still running the Octillery, but they're running they're barely any Rapid Strike cards really.
Yeah.
There's 2/2 Sylvie and 1/1 Bear on one list I've seen.
And I think even the fact that they're running the Octillery is probably only because Bibro is a bad idea with Arceus sharing its type, right? So you want something to be able to like add to consistency. And it's less space than an Inteleon.
That's what you can be looking for.
Strike
engine, so you can easily attack after you've lost your arc, whatever you attached with arc.
God, how many energy are they playing for that to be the case? Jeez, it must only be like a couple of Rapid Strike energy, surely, because otherwise it's gonna be like, how the heck are you fitting all of that in? Because you got 4 double turbo, right? So it's gonna be like the double turbo plus the fighting energy, I would imagine, or maybe dark. I guess you would still play Dart because of the Moltres, so then I don't know. We'll think about that later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's an interesting deck for sure. There are many different ways you could look at this. We don't have any lightning stuff in here, so like Zeraora could be a thing as well. That's certainly a possibility to look at, but I think then it kind of conflicts a bit with the Moltres. So probably don't want it in this sort of build, but like that's a good option. There's plenty of other Rapid Strike cards which are strong. It's just like what types do we fit in with the stuff. We notably don't have a Dart type in the Rapid Strike stuff, so you probably do still want to try and play the Moltres if you can. But
it depends what your energy base looks like. Because if you're a lot of the fancy Rapid Strike stuff, you'd have to change up the spirals.
Yeah.
Spiral with Gmalt.
Yeah. Oh, there's the other thing that should be in this deck actually is Energy Surge. Right, as a one-off for Dream Gift, that's one that's genuinely worth it. So, yeah.
Enough cut, isn't it? An energy, cut a raw energy, get an energy search. That's pretty
possible.
fair.
Possible, yep. Anyway, I'm not gonna muse on the stuff with it that way. There's plenty of ways we could build it. This is what we happen to find. But yeah, overall, I don't know if I like this format. I'll be honest. I like the Pokemon in it, but like I don't know if I like this one.
I think it's a step down from what we had before, and that was only mid. So
7.8 out of 10. Too many lizards.
Oh, if you think this is too many lizards.
too many bears.
Yeah. I mean, we only just kind of saw the Urshifu bit
We
here,
haven't
but we
gotten
didn't
our
even
other
use
bear
it.
yet.
This is why we start doing the whole Simpsons. That then the lizards eat the bears, and then the birds eat the lizards. And then Mew comes along and all the Moltres freeze to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say then the cat eats the birds, and then the bear eats the cat because of course it does. You know?
The cat still sticks around for some reason.
Oh, that's a neat thing. When rotation comes around, the cats just freeze to death.
And with that, I think we're probably all a bit loopy on this one. So let's leave it at that. Thank you for watching on the YouTube side. I imagine with Sai bringing this out, we're going to look at like the whole 1.5 cards that are good in this set. That's an exaggeration, but still.
We probably should have a quick
It's
overview.
the
Yeah.
bloodiest set
Usually
we've
do.
had ever, so we should clean up.
It is one of those sets, yeah. So yeah, on the YouTube side, thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll have our like 10-minute discussion on this later on, and I'm dunking on this so much, but it's justified. You'll see.
It's
Till
so
then,
bloated.
Until then, take